Oh, hey guys, I'm Comire. This is Start and Select. Oh, right. And I want to see if video games and TV can work well together. TV shows, in my video games, it's more likely than you think if time-bending third-person shooter Quantum Break has anything to say about it. It's out on PC and Xbox One, and mixes together everything you'd want in a video game. Explosive gunfights, time-warping superpowers, and a TV show that looks like if Back to the Future was directed by M. Night Shyamalan. It's an idea that should work as easily as plugging in your hairdryer to a DVD player. A video game and a TV show in one package, it does sound a bit odd, but that's what Quantum Break does, and it's been pretty well received. The game is split into several acts, and at the end of each act you'll make a decision, like a pageant mum deciding whether a baby should wear the garter or the fishnet stockings. Then you'll watch a 20 to 30 minute live action episode with the people from the video game you were just playing as they progress through the story. After that you pick up the controller again, brush the popcorn out your belly button, and resume killing everyone in your way like it's Black Friday in the Deep South. You got me wondering, the honed progressive narrative of television and the interactive challenge of video games, can one be used to improve the other's experience? In film, we have two movies that have just come out that tell an adapted story of their respective video games, but Quantum Break has taken it a step further by interspersing the two mediums to tell the same cohesive story. It's an idea that's almost as crazy as all the magical time powers that the main character can use, although it's nowhere near as crazy as the number of people the show actually thinks have a Windows phone. Visual novel games like the Zero Escape series, or interactive video games like 2013's Beyond Two Souls, might find a new, interesting dynamic to the stories they tell if TV production were added. Of course, if that's not the way a developer would like their anime-style point-and-click Steam game presented, then fair play, that's their creative choice. But if you've got Shadowcat and the Green Goblin in your game, I think you'd want to make a little bit more than a bunch of quick-time events and a scandal over a shower scene. I mean, they're good actors, but is that going to be enough to sell your game?
Give me a break.
But what's the main difference between a video game and a TV show? Well, I haven't yet been teabagged for watching Mad Men badly. Also, you engage with them differently. Like, video games are very interactive, while TV is more of a passive experience. Now, depending on what kind of person you are, it could be a bit jarring to be forced to do one and then the other and then back again. Or it could be frustrating if you just want to play the game portion but you have to sit through the TV show. It's like, oh no, how will I deal with all this entertainment? Yeah, who knows? First world problems, right? In 2014, Sonic the Hedgehog got a brand new look when the Sonic Boom games came out on Wii U and 3DS. Now, alongside a new piece of netgear that you'd expect to find on a dead Sherpa or hanging outside a scout leader's tent like a sock on a door handle, Sonic got a brand new children's TV show as well. What was interesting about it is that the game is actually a prequel to the show. Now, I know it may not sound like much, and yeah, since the Wii U game was more buggy than the pushchair section at Mothercare, everyone will probably rather forget all attachments to it. But I think they had something there. You see, Sonic Boom tried to establish a joint continuity across TV and video games, as well as a short-lived comic book series. Yeah, it's just a kids show, but the idea of a shared overarching storyline across multiple media, where the events of one entry impact another, that's kinda huge. Almost as huge as Knuckles' arms. It reminds me of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a way. Marvel's crafted several individual installments that all work as self-contained stories and lend themselves to an overall narrative in an interconnected world. Yeah, it's almost impossible to explain to anyone over 50, but it's undeniably cool as hell. If a video game and a TV series could together create a fulfilling plotline between them, and then chuck in a bunch of references and in-jokes for the fans that watch both, well, that would be so much more awesome than separately watching The Force Awakens and then playing Star Wars Battlefront. And cherish that, because that might be the first and last time we ever hear someone compare Sonic the Hedgehog to the Avengers. So, Quantum Break set the ball rolling for the TV video game hybrid. I mean, do you like it? Do you think it works? And can you think of a storyline or a video game series that should expand into the cross-media shared universe thing like Sonic Boom has? I mean, there's probably a whole bunch of examples that I haven't mentioned here, so, leave a comment down below or send me a tweet. But, till next time, guys, I've been Comire, this has been Start and Select, thank you, and good night. If Google can make a car that can drive itself, and Kanye West can run for president, by God, Nintendo can make an app.